All right. Okay. Everyone, it's Taco Tuesday. And I love Taco Tuesday. And it's been really hard for me personally with COVID and staying home, but like not going out and getting my tacos. So it's been really fun to make them at home. And this is such a simple recipe. And the chicken that we're gonna do is you can make it a base for any other thing you want. So it doesn't have to just be for tacos. It's just a good chicken recipe. So the first thing we're gonna do is take everyone have chicken? Okay, so we're gonna take our chicken. A little trick, does everyone have saran wrap? Or like cling wrap? Because a trick that I like to do to make it less messy is to put saran wrap over the chicken breast when I'm like gonna pound it out to flatten them out. So if you didn't have a meat mallet, that's okay. You can use like anything that's hard, like the back of a water bottle or like a wine bottle if you have one. But if not, we definitely just need it to be flattened out. The reason why.
Would a pot work?
Yeah, a pot would work. So let's see if everyone has got.
Should they clean it first, Erica? Wash it?
It's okay, you don't have to clean it. You actually shouldn't clean chicken and stuff like that, like in the sink or anything, because the particles from it will bounce off and bounce elsewhere into the sink. And then once you're starting to cook other things, there's cross-contamination and all that. So people always think you should clean it, but no. I'm really weird. Like when food drops in the sink, I'm like, oh, it's a goner. It's a goner, because I don't know what else has been if their stuff has been lingering in there. So that's just something that I've always done. But the reason why I want us to pound out the chicken is because I don't know what yours looks like, but sometimes there's a thicker edge. And then if you were to try to put that into the pot to try to cook, it's going to cook unevenly. And you're going to get a super rare part, and then you might get a super overdone part. So we're going to make it a little bit flatter, at least in similar width. So probably about like, I mean, I don't know what yours looks like, but like to a flat, even range. So I'll wait till everyone gets their little setup. Does everyone have something that they can pound out the chicken with?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think if I hit mine, my pan will break because it's still frozen.
Oh, your chicken is?
Yeah. I guess I didn't thaw it.
You could always stick it, it's not my favorite way, but to stick it in the microwave, my dad likes to do that.
Josh, didn't you buy some yesterday?
I thought I did, but I guess it slipped my mind.
Oh, I think it's in your refrigerator, maybe.
No.
You put it in the freezer?
That's what I got. Yeah, I got I had those chicken pieces, which worked out, but unfortunately, I guess they put it in for a very long time and it's frozen.
Okay.
Well, you could always, you could put it in the microwave for a little, to put it on the defrost section. Sometimes I usually soak it in, I put it in a Ziploc and then soak it in a bowl of water. I don't know how that might take a long time if it's fully frozen. I probably should have mentioned thawed out chicken.
Right. Well, I'll let it go for now and get plating.
Super fast, and then we'll get on to cutting, and you can see how I cut things.
Yeah.
I'll give you fun blurb.
I'll catch up with this spot.
Okay, so Brianna, are you getting ready? Do you have the chicken out and everything? Yeah. Did you? Okay, so I'm gonna put my cling wrap over because it just makes it's just cleaner. It doesn't get as messy, juices start going everywhere.
What if you don't have that?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
It's a personal preference for me. Also,
okay.
When I use my meat mallet, sometimes a lot of food gets stuck in the mallet because it has little ridges. I don't know if you can see. So when you use a cling wrap, you don't get that mess. So, oh, here comes my dad. Yeah, you can say hi. He just went. Oh, Judy's on here and Josh. My dad's gonna come say hi really quick. Hi. This is my dad. Okay, so this part gets a little aggressive. If you have some anger you want to get out, or you're feeling all pent up, this is a great way to help. It's gonna sound aggressive, but just start it's crazy, but it's fun. I'm gonna focus on the end that's fatter. So just keep like, you'll start to see it kind of flatten it out a little bit. And you won't have to go to the gym after today because you've done this. Or work out in your backyard because the gyms are closed. So some of the gyms by me have actually started opening up again. So I'm not going. Okay, that one looks good. It's hard for you to tell, but like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like flat. Like, I don't know. See how this one's flat compared to this one?
Yeah.
So like that's the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this one. I never knew to do this. Maybe like 5 years ago, I never did this with chicken, like never. And I always struggled like cutting the piece of chicken open while it's cooking, and then I get all these random cuts in your chicken and everything. Little thing. You can do this with any meat too that's uneven, but most other meats are cut pretty uniformly. For love. Okay. Mine looks good. And we're actually gonna turn on the stove now for your pot, like your pan. We're gonna do it to about like a medium high. So I don't know if you have numbers on yours, but I would say probably like 7 to 8 or like right underneath 9 p.m.
So Brianna, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Are you pounding or are you done pounding?
I'm done pounding.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
And I
so
think-
you're turning your pan on, and you're gonna put a little bit of oil to coat the bottom. It's kind of like an eyeball. You don't want too much because it'll splatter up at you. So just a little bit to coat the bottom, probably around a tablespoon. You don't have to. Hi.
Hi, Melinda.
You see here? Amazing. So also when you do use the saran wrap, it also keeps your hands, like obviously I've like touched them, but you like when you have to obviously wash your hands. I should wash my hands again actually. Always in between handling meat, raw meat and vegetables, washing hands is so important because of cross-contamination.
How are you doing there? How's Josh doing?
Yeah, Josh, how you doing?
I'm whacking up my chicken. Yeah.
When you said
That's
whack,
what gets the thing solid on me. It needs to break up.
no worries. Make sure.
I totally forgot the lettuce.
He's like, I didn't want any vegetables in mine anyway. Okay. The next part is easy. So when Josh is done, let us know, okay?
All right. So yeah, I defrosted, I mounted.
Oh, so you
So he's not ready for the oil.
Okay, so Josh, turn on your stove. Where'd you go? Okay, so turn on
So
your
top or oven?
the stove top.
Okay.
So the top, or if yours on the bottom. Do it to like 7 or 8, like a medium high heat. Or if you have, if there's no numbers, do it to like right below or like 9 p.m. If this is 9 p.m., do it to like here.
I can only go highs up to 6 or high.
Okay, then do 5. I think 5 should be good.
And you should put it, Josh has a gas stove.
Oh,
So
okay.
put a pot on it with the oil.
Yeah, so put your pot on
Okay.
there with about a tablespoon of oil, and it'll start heating up. We want it to be very, very hot because we're going to create a sear on the chicken, which means a crust.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, why do I call it pepper? I guess I'm so used to always having salt and pepper, but I have to use it in other, like for other parts also, but I'm so used to like picking that up. right, Josh, let me know. And Brianna, how are you doing?
Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I'm doing good.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
Okay. So as our pots are heating up, I just got the taco seasoning from like Walmart. Like you could make it if you want, but did everyone get taco seasoning or?
Oh my gosh, that's what I forgot as well.
That's okay. You could just do you have a bunch of spices? Because I can tell you like what you could put in, or you could just do salt and pepper too if you want.
Oh, I have salt and pepper.
Yeah, salt and pepper's perfect as well.
All right.
So I'm just gonna use like a teaspoon, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top of my chicken. And then for you, Brianna, you could just take like a pinch. Do you know what a pinch is, like this?
Yeah.
So you take a couple pinches and spread it around, and then I'm gonna massage the chicken. So we have to get we want to get the seasonings in there.
All right.
So you can do salt and pepper, and then
Okay.
Josh, do you have some taco seasoning? And get both sides, Brianna.
Okay.
Mommy sous chef, can you help me really quick? Mommy sous chef, I need you for a second. Can you pour some of this taco seasoning on her?
Yeah. So.
I know. No one saw the hand, just the third.
Magic hand.
Yeah.
So Josh, did you find your taco seasoning?
I put the salt and pepper on, so the seasoning I put in the fridge, I remember. Yeah, right here.
So Erica said put a teaspoon on.
So you can
Sprinkle
put
in there.
about a teaspoon and then like massage it, like rub it in, so we can make sure like even the salt and pepper too, Brianna. Like there's a lot of parts of chicken that has like little crevices. You want to get it in there too because it's all gonna cook. Oh, my pan's oiling. If your pan is oiling, like if it's, I don't know if you can see mine. It's like steaming.
Yeah, mine is too.
Okay, I'm gonna actually turn it down, mine down a little bit since we're gonna wait for Josh's to heat up. You'll get a nice sear, but it's gonna scream at you. And I used a pinky knuckle. Okay, so everyone let me know when you're done doing all that with the seasonings. I'm gonna wash my hands now.
So Josh, are you massaging the taco sauce, the taco powder in?
What?
I asked if you massaged in the taco powder yet.
I'm trying to work that part out.
Just have to rub it all over.
So behind.
I think massage is the other thing.
It's clean up though.
Okay. Mine's still pretty hot. I'm gonna turn my fan on. I know.
Yeah.
I turned it down.
Massaging it.
Okay, does everyone have tongs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we ready? This is the fun part.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, hold on.
I think he's getting the tongs.
Okay. Let me see, Chef.
I had them.
Okay, it has to. I want it to sizzle anyway because it's I know. So since we cook a lot here and do a lot of stuff with oils, we have this little like oil shield that we put up. You can get them, I think, at like a TJ Maxx, and it helps for splatter. Like Amazon. Yeah, see like these little splatter things, and I mean you still have to clean, like, but it's annoying having to clean the top part sometimes. So fun fact. Okay, everyone. Is your pot of oil, is it hot? Like, is there steam coming from it, or what?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do the smooth side. Do you know what the smooth side versus the not smooth side of your chicken is?
Basically the one that's coated versus the one that isn't, right?
You're supposed to coat both sides. So get a little taco seasoning on the other side too. So Brianna, There's a side that's more smooth. Do you recognize that on your chicken?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the smooth side's gonna go down first.
Okay.
And you wanna hear that sizzle. And then we're gonna keep it on there for about a minute to create the crust. And Brianna, do you have a cover, to cover your pan? Same with you, Josh? Let me come back to Josh. Josh, what step are you at now?
I took care of both sides of the chicken right now.
Oh, uh-oh, Erica's frozen.
Erica, you're frozen.
She's back. She's back.
Oh, I was putting in my AirPods so I can hear better. Cause it's, okay.
Okay, so Josh, did you put down the smooth side of the chicken on the hot pan?
Put the chicken on a hot pan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Okay, and so Brianna, we should be, okay, we'll do a little bit longer. Okay. So it's about a minute. You would leave it on the super hot side to create that crust. So since we turned ours down a little bit because it was getting too hot, I'm just gonna leave it on a little bit longer. And then this next part, so Josh, I'll let you know when did yours like sizzle when you put your chicken on?
Yeah, it's on the stove right now.
Perfect. Like it's like making noise and
Yeah.
stuff? Okay, perfect. Okay, so in about a minute, Josh, we're all gonna flip our chicken.
Okay.
So Brianna and ours are ready to flip, and then I'll let you know when to flip yours, Josh.
Okay.
Ooh, it looks so good. And Brianna, we're gonna turn our temperature down to low, and then we're gonna cover it. And then that just sits for 10 minutes. So Alexa, can you set a 10-minute timer? All right. Easy.
Whoa, fancy.
I was just telling my parents that in the future, I want hopefully I'm blessed enough that my future home, everything is going to be Alexa enabled. So like my timer went off for my oven. Alexa, turn off the front left burner. Like I want that so that I don't have to get up, because it's annoying when you're like upstairs and, oh, I got to go turn the oven off. I always say, Fritz, like that'd be nice, but it would make me very lazy. Okay, Brianna, did you cover up your pot or your pan?
Yeah.
What?
Hello, right?
Perfect. And then, Josh, Brianna, did you flip the chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so perfect. So the seared, the side with the crust is on the top, right? You can see that? Okay, and then Josh, flip your chicken.
Okay.
And then, so the side that's seared is on the top. And then you're just gonna cover it and then turn it on low. And that's gonna be going for about 10 minutes. So I'll set a second timer for Josh's. Josh, are you flipping yours now?
What? I flipped my chicken.
Okay. Hey, Alexa, set a second timer for 10 minutes. Okay, cool. So this is the time now that we're gonna make all the extras. And again, if you don't like the guacamole, no worries. Do you guys know what pico de gallo is? No? So it's like a salsa. It's a chunkier salsa with like, do you guys like tomatoes and onions and stuff like that? Yes, no, maybe so? Well, I've washed all my vegetables. I use a little vinegar and a water spray to spray down my vegetables, just because nowadays everyone's coughing on everything. You don't know what they're going to be like. So you always want to wash them though. And the thing is, I feel like everyone likes to eat grapes out of the bag at the grocery store. but that is like the worst thing because they're so dirty with all like the things that they spray in the farms and stuff. So never eat grapes out of the bag. You always have to wash them. Okay, so I'm gonna start with doing our pico de gallo, which is a salsa that you can actually you'll put on the tacos, or you can eat them with chips, like as a chip and dip. So I have does everyone have a white onion if you're making it?
We
Okay, so we're gonna get our white
onions because we were worried about salmonella, but
wait, white onions and salmonella?
yeah, there's like some scare going on. But
Can I take my chicken out now?
no, so he needs to know about covering the chicken and leaving it
Oh yeah,
on low.
did you cover it and put it on low, Josh?
Oh, no, I didn't, no.
Oh yeah, so if it's after you flipped it, cover it, put it on low, and I'll have a timer on for 10 minutes for you.
All right, covered.
Okay, so now if you're not making the pico de gallo, that's okay, but if you are, I guess there's a salmonella. We have a sharp knife. Do you have a sharp knife, Brianna?
Oh, I didn't get tomatoes. I
might not make the sauce because I have taco sauce.
Oh, like you have like a red sauce type of thing? Yeah. Okay.
Josh does
Don't
have
worry.
tomatoes.
Everyone has bits and pieces. We all just need to be. We were all together. This would not be a problem. Okay, so I guess I'll just show you guys a little bit how to like cut certain things and and we can always in next future classes we'll always revisit those types of things. So with an onion, yes, they do make you cry a little bit, but it's okay. The things that you love the most have to hurt you sometimes. So there's this thing like the root, the little hairy end. This one's not as hairy, but you always want to keep part of that intact when you're cutting an onion. So I'm going to cut this down the middle so that I have like the root. I have a root here and I have a root here so that my future cutting is going to be fine. So mommy, can you tilt the camera a little bit so you can see my cutting? Push it a little bit more. That's good. Okay, so there's this outer skin that we'll take off. And it's not delicious at all, so you want to definitely throw this part away. It's a protective, just like our skin, our epidermis. Fun fact, do you guys know what our largest organ is on our body? Anyone know? No? It is our skin. Would have never thought that, huh? Okay, so I just cut off the little end. What? Oh, my mom wants me to save this. Okay.
Is this the guacamole part?
Huh?
Is this the guacamole part?
This is the pico de gallo part.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
We didn't have onions. Well, we can still. Did you get tomatoes and limes and stuff like that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so then after this part, I'll tell you what to do next.
Okay.
Since you don't have onions. So when you cut an onion, it's obviously important. You don't want to cut your fingers. So you're always protecting your fingers when you're cutting. And so an easy way to dice, which is small, tiny pieces, like kind of square rectangle, is that you cut about 3/4 into the onion and you do it all the way down. And they say the sharper the knife, the less likely you'll cry. So I don't know how accurate that is, and this is where it gets a little dangerous. You put your hand firmly on top of this and you slice carefully. Okay, hard part's done. And then you just cut down and it creates these perfect little squares.
Yeah.
You see that? Like, oh, cute. Okay, and we're gonna need about a cup. So, I mean, I'm the only one cutting onions, so this should be about a cup. It didn't make me cry. I had a sharp enough knife. Thanks, Mom, for the new knife. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in my bowl. Okay, and then so we're actually just gonna marinate our onion. Oh, does anyone get jalapeno or no? No. Okay, so I think this part is
Josh did get a jalapeno. Josh, you did get a jalapeno, right? He kept changing his mind. I don't remember.
If not, jalapenos are like, they're actually only spicy if you get the, if you're eating the seeds. So like the outside of it actually isn't spicy. So, but okay, so I guess this part is just me, myself, and I. But a trick for limes and lemons, when they're a little bit harder, you can roll them to soften them up. It gets the juices a little bit flowing more. And now I can actually like feel how much softer it got. So then I will cut this in half. And then we're gonna need about, what is it? A fourth of a cup lime juice. So you obviously don't want seeds. So you could just do it over your hand and the liquid. I think about 1 or 2 limes should get you about fourth of a cup. Again, also preference. I think mine's actually gonna be, I think because I massaged my lime that it, oh, no, I'll definitely need another one. Then massage it. This works with lemons as well. And if you're gonna, another fun fact, if you're gonna zest, do it before you squeeze the lemon or the lime. Okay, one more. Perfect. And then I'm gonna pour this over the onion. I'm gonna cut up my 1 jalapeno and it's gonna marinate. So I have my jalapeno here. I'm gonna cut off the little top part. And I'm gonna slice down the middle so you have 2 halves so that it's easier. You can see all the seeds, so that's what the spicy part is. And always wash your hands after you cook this. And I'm just gonna gently hold the jalapeno as I'm cutting so that I can cut out the rib, which is the white part. The rib is also not very, there's no flavor to it, and it's a bit hard, so you don't really want that. So again, protecting my fingers. And I'm gonna do a dice, which is little squares. So we'll cut them into little matchsticks, like little matches. Maybe one day we'll do a whole cutting, like a day of cutting, like all the different shapes and stuff like that. And then I'll have a test. Just kidding. I kind of miss school. Like I've been thinking about it. Like I kind of miss the structure and I don't know, the learning and then being like, oh my gosh, I actually understand that. Like I get it, but I say that now until I have to study. Okay, so we're gonna marinate this.
Have you given up on nursing school, Erica?
Yes, I think so. It really made me think, oh, Brianna, that's our first timer. Okay, so Brianna, what we're gonna do, let me wash my hands, is we're actually gonna turn off the stove and take your pan off of the hot burner and just leave it there. We're gonna leave it for another 10 minutes. Alexa, stop the timer. And so now what it's doing is it's using the residual heat from the stove to finish cooking on the inside and to keep it super moist and juicy.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so let me finish up with my jalapeno. Josh, your timer is about to go off. Where's Josh? Is he still there? Oh, yeah. See, it's like I can't see him because he put his phone kind of far away, so it's hard for me to see. I know, it's really small. Oh, okay, Josh, there's your timer. Alexa, stop the timer. So Josh, turn your stove off so there's no heat anymore.
Okay.
And then take the pan off of the hot burner. Alexa, stop the timer.
Right.
Why am I'm like all crooked on this camera thing? Hold on. It is crooked. Thank you, Siri. I think that's No, it's still crooked. I don't know. I'll get better at this. Alexa, stop the timer. Sometimes she just likes to keep ringing. Okay, so I'm gonna let this marinate for a little bit, and then put a little bit of salt, because salt, that is a very important step of cooking. Salt brings out flavors, juices, all that kind of stuff. You always want to layer every single part of your meal and everything that you're cooking, from the oven to wherever. Okay, so I'm gonna let this marinate. Just sit here, marinate, sit there, let it get the lime juice inside of it. And so then now, since Josh, you have a tomato, correct?
Yeah, let me get the tomato.
Okay, I'm gonna clean out my board a little bit. Okay. I don't like how crooked it is. I'm using just like random boxes to like set this on there. So. Okay, let me know when you have your tomatoes, Josh.
Yeah, I got the tomato.
You got them? Okay, so we're gonna dice our tomatoes. And I like to cut mine just down the middle to create 2 halves. And then you could do into quarters. And then there's, again, this also has like kind of like a rib part as well, like the lighter white part. This part you don't want to eat, like it's just hard and it doesn't taste good. So I'm gonna cut that carefully out as well. These ones actually don't have a lot of juice in them today. It's also for preference. Some people like a more, like not as juicy of like a pico de gallo, but I kind of like the juices. But these little Roma tomatoes aren't as juicy today. That's okay. And then we're gonna do the matchsticks again. Protect your fingers, Josh. You protecting them?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do bigger chunks, because it's gonna be like a salsa. Again, your preference. I might do like a combination of them actually. Do a couple big ones here. I'm gonna get about a cup as well. A cup. Oh yeah, because you didn't have the onion. So about a cup of chopped tomatoes, Josh. What are we at now? A little bit more. That one's not squishy. This one feels juicier. So we'll cut down the middle. Oh yeah, this one has more seeds in it. And then I'm gonna cut out the rib. I think just maybe another half. Wait, so Brianna, do you like spicy food, since you said you like dirty rice?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I love spicy food. Like, the spicier the better. I think I have a problem. Like, I don't think food should be that spicy, but I love it. Okay, Josh, how's your cutting going?
It's going well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I've measured out about a cup. I'm not going to pour that in here, actually.
Got it.
Throw the ribs away. I guess you could grow your own tomatoes, but we don't have a, what is it called? A green finger? A green thumb? We cannot keep plants alive here. So we have tried and tried and tried to grow plants. I think my mom and I saved like a bunch of roots, like green onions and parsley and cilantro, because I use that a lot. And we completely forgot about them. And they're just, I don't even think they're partially alive anymore. Okay, let me know when you're done cutting those, Josh.
I'm good. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, yeah? Okay, and then, oh, my cilantro. Where's my cilantro? Do you guys like cilantro or no?
I do.
I know. I've never
It
had
always makes everything taste so good.
For some people it tastes like soap. It gives them like a soap aftertaste.
Oh,
Yeah, like I had this one friend in college. It's funny because we were talking about I think we were talking about tzatziki, and like you can put cilantro, and I was like, well, but I remember that you don't like cilantro. And she was like, how do you remember that? I'm like, I don't know, but I just remember you thought it tastes like soap. So it's just like a certain taste bud that people have. So Josh, did you get cilantro?
No, I couldn't get it.
That's okay. Cutting herbs is kind of annoying. It's not the most easy, but I just rinse them off, and then it's kind of annoying. I pick them off of the stem because the stems aren't like, they're not fun to eat either. So I don't like, if you don't like cilantro, you don't have to do this in this step, or you can put a little bit amount. It's kind of nice with the color, because eating you also eat with your eyes, and I feel like the more colors there are, the more enjoyable that meal is going to be. That's just my opinion. I like making everything with, like, try to do like rainbow colors and all that, so you also know you're getting your nutrients that you need. I'm gonna just do a couple more of these, probably about like 1/4 of a cup chopped. Now I'm gonna give it a rough chop. Ooh. I'm just gonna tightly pinch them all together. I don't want any big pieces of cilantro in my teeth. But I will say, with the mask wearing, if something's in your teeth, you don't really know because you're wearing a mask. So I know I was out with my friend and I was like, oh my gosh, like I could have something in my teeth and no one would know and I wouldn't be embarrassed. Okay, so now that I've finished cutting up the tomatoes and the cilantro and our onions, well, my onions have been marinating, I'm gonna pour my tomatoes and my cilantro. Oh my gosh, did not realize. Josh, how are you doing at cutting the cilantro? Or did you not get it?
Wow, very well.
Huh?
Wow,
He,
very well.
he didn't get cilantro, so he just has
Okay,
tomatoes.
Okay, tomatoes, cool. And then, oh, so did you get lime?
Yeah,
Okay, so did you cut your limes up?
no,
Okay, so are your limes soft, like squishy, or are they hard?
1 second.
Okay.
Hard a little bit, but there is some.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So then on the countertop, so when you have like a hard lime or a lemon, you could just put it on the counter and put your palm on it and roll it back and forth. Yeah, so you can do that. And you'll start feeling the juices kind of get soft in there. Pretty. See, like this is so fun. Look, like the colors, it's just, to me, it's just so nice. I might need to get a chip to try it out. Oh, my mom said she's gonna try it. Oh, it actually smells so good. It's so fresh smelling. Smell. More salt, a little bit of pepper. My mom likes when I cook because I just make all this stuff and then she just like waits, like she's just waiting here. Like she always is like my parents always think it's so funny because I love to cook. I love to cook. I love the process. I love everything. My parents are just like, there's so much stuff going on here, and it's like a taco, and I'm like, but it's good. Like it's so much better than like buying it at the restaurant. And you know exactly what's going into it, and that's what I like about it. Like like if you guys have any Brianna, if you have any like other favorite foods and stuff that you would like that you miss eating, let me know and I can find recipes and test it out and we can do a class. Like,
Okay.
so, like we could do we'll do dirty rice one day. Yeah. Okay. So Josh, did you get your lime squeezed?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
You mean like squeeze out the juices?
Yeah, into your tomatoes.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And then did you put a little salt and pepper and then mix it around? Because you got, how much tomatoes did you cut? You cut about a cup?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then I would say, since there's no onion, just do about like 1/4 of a cup. Yeah, 1/4 cup should be okay. So it's about two limes.
All right.
And then actually, my pico is done. Let me try it. Mommy, would you like to try it? Let me get you a chip. She perked up. Her ears perked up. Oh, wait, Mommy, can you get, I think the chips are in the garage.
Josh, do you
You have
need
to-
any help from Erica with how to juice it? You might have missed that
Oh, yeah.
part.
Well, no, I got it.
Okay, did you make sure you didn't get any seeds in there?
Yeah, I got my seasons in there and everything.
Okay. No, you didn't get any seeds, right?
Oh, I made sure there's no seeds. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually will put like the lime, oh, I don't have it anymore, but the lime over my hand and the juices just come through your fingers, and then like the seeds get caught in your fingers. So that's a good way to do it if you don't have like, if you don't have one of these things. But I don't really like these things because sometimes they don't fit on the inside. So it's always gonna fit in your hand. Okay. So now, oh, but no one's doing guacamole either.
You can
Okay.
skip the guacamole.
Yeah, we'll skip that. I'll do that on my own. Okay, so Alexa, how much time is left? Oh, there's no timer. Great. Oh, the 10-minute one already went off. That was so fast. How does it taste?
Very good.
My mom said it's very good. It was all you guys' moral support as well. So it was a team effort. I like to say teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so I will move all of my veggies aside for now. And then so everyone needs to get another cutting board, a clean one. So I'm actually just gonna clean the one that I use for my meat. Soap and water, please, everyone. Yeah, it smells like really fresh. Try it on. My next. Okay. Ooh, and since Josh has a gas burner, his toasting tortillas will be so much better when he toasts tortillas on a stove. The gas burner is so nice because it gets little bubbles on it. But Brianna, we can just use a pan at the end, but we'll do it at the end when everything's set up. Okay, so where are my tongs? Oh, they're over here. Okay, so your chicken, woo, juicy, looking good. So we're gonna bring our chicken over to our cutting board. I'm gonna just do one for now. And then we're gonna get 2 forks, handy dandy. We'll see how well this works today. Sometimes it doesn't work as great for me. Oh, here's my tortillas. I know, it's a nice, I think I got low sodium. Did I? I don't know. Okay. Does everyone have their chicken on their cutting board?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so we're gonna take 2 forks and we're gonna shred the chicken. So we're gonna put the 2 forks back to butt. And then you just start going at the chicken. You'll get perfect little shreds for your tacos. And it's like, if you can tell when you shred it, it's moist inside, like it's still a little bit wet, which is really nice. Oh, this is like a perfectly cooked chicken. You guys are the greatest moral support. You have to come back every time now. I got that. Oh my gosh, that looks, Mommy, would you like to try? My other taste tester. Is it juicy? Yeah? Tender. Nice. Because a dried chicken breast is like the worst thing. But that's when I would add hot sauce and guacamole to mine. But if you're not going to have all that extra stuff, it's really, the chicken is so important. How's your shredding going, guys?
Good.
Yeah? Are you guys cooking for yourselves or family or friends?
All myself.
Okay, so then I'm not going to shred up as much because it's just, oh, actually my mom's helping me too, but I guess you could shred one of the chicken breasts. And if you don't want to shred it next time, you can always cut it into, you can dice it again as well. But I like this because I feel like it fits better in the taco because it lays flat versus like chunks of chicken. But we can always try so many different things out in the future. Okay, I'm just about done shredding mine. Are you guys getting to the end of yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Josh, do you have any salsa?
No.
Maybe I can drive over there and bring you some.
Appreciate it, but
I know I'm gonna add like my tapatio on top. There's a Hatch Valley salsa from Trader Joe's. It's like hot serrano peppers or something. So good. My parents don't like it, but I like to eat that with chips. Okay, so I have all my chicken shredded. So let me know when you guys are done.
yeah, mine's shredded.
How are you doing, Brianna?
Chicken's all shredded up.
Okay, so I'm gonna do you have another pan, Brianna, or do you have to clean out the one you have?
I'm gonna have to clean out the one I already have out.
Okay, is your stovetop, do you know if it's electric or gas? Like, is it flat or does it have like the fire that comes out?
Yeah.
It's gas?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you just want to rinse out your pan, the one that you used, so that we can heat up some of the tortillas.
Now, Josh has crispy tortillas.
Oh, we got hard shell?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, Brianna, did you get soft tortillas or hard tortillas?
I got both. They came in a pack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It came in a duo pack, like a both. Okay. So I'm gonna put it on a very low heat, like 3-ish, 4. And then we just have to wait for that to kind of heat up. I'm gonna make my guacamole while we're chatting, but let's see. Oh, I gotta get my vegetables. Do you guys not like guacamole because of the texture?
I just don't like it.
Oh.
I think it's texture.
Interesting. Do you like avocados?
Yeah.
No?
I'm not a fan of avocados.
Oh man, I think I go through like at least one a day. Like
You do avocado toast, don't you?
Yeah, I like avocado toast. I like to put it on bagels. I put it on almost every salad I think that I eat. Like there's always avocado on mine. Like I love it. And I don't think when I was younger I was like this obsessed with avocados, but currently I love them. If you guys ever do like avocados or guacamole, the easiest way to take off the skin of an avocado is to cut them into 4 quadrants, like in half. Get the
Hit.
pit, yeah, and then cut it again, and then you can literally just peel when it's a ripe avocado. But since you guys don't like them, it's not really, probably won't ever do this. But your flavor profiles might change. You never know. Okay. So did everyone put, or I guess just Brianna, did you turn on your stove to like a low heat?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me check. We'll let it heat up a little bit more.
Are we supposed to add oil or no?
No, you don't have to. Yeah, we're just gonna heat up the tortillas, get a little bit of a crisp crunch on them. Since we've all been stuck at home, what's something that you guys miss doing, like out in the public and stuff?
Let's go into the movies.
The movies. What's your favorite like movie or franchise?
I have a lot, but I like the Harry Potter series.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah.
I feel like they just have you on your toes the entire time, and it's so fascinating. it's this, all the CGI and all that is really impressive too.
Yeah.
Brianna, I remember that you like manga and anime. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, so does Josh.
Yeah, so does Josh.
Yeah.
Okay, I think our pans are getting, if you hover your hand over your pan, Brianna, do you feel a little bit of heat?
No, not yet.
Turn it. Okay. Yeah. So if I don't know if you can see, but I'll take my hand and I'll just kind of, I won't touch the pan, but I'll put my hand in it and I can feel a little bit of the heat just kind of like.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll throw our tortillas. I got little flour tortillas. I like flour better than corn. I feel like corn always falls apart like every time I get them at a restaurant. So I'm just going to throw it on here to heat it up.
Okay.
And what should Josh do with the taco shells?
Oh, I should have had him turn the oven on because to get those ones nice and warm, you can stick them in the oven.
He
Like
has
it
I think he has a toaster oven that he could turn on.
Oh yeah, you could stick them in like a convention, like a little convention one, or does he have like a pop toaster one?
He has both, but he has one of those, yeah.
Yeah, I would just have him pop, Josh.
Yeah.
To warm up your taco shell, like the hard taco shells, turn on your little convention oven to like toast, like just the toast one, and just let it, because it'll warm up the shell and it'll be very pleasant to eat. Yeah, let me finish my guacamole. And then I am going to. So good to know if I'm ever going to a potluck with you guys, I'm gonna bring the guacamole so you guys don't eat it and I can have all of it for myself. Okay, I'm gonna check on my tortilla. They're getting warm. And Brianna, if you don't want them, like I like mine to have a little bit of like a crisp, like little, not burnt, but a little love spot on it. If you want them just to be warm, you can take them off once you feel warm and they're kind of more like flimsy.
Okay.
Yeah, because that'll help also when you're like holding the taco. Oh, did I do my whole? I did all of it before. I can hear it. I like, my mom and I remember when I was younger, it was such like, I used to come home and smell like I would smell like kind of burnt tortillas, and I knew my mom would just like, she just threw a tortilla on and just eat it with butter. So good. Like so simple yet so good. And I would always be like, did you make a tortilla? Or lately, she's been into pepper jack quesadillas, like the spicy cheese. And I like came home and I was like, oh, I was like the crispy tortilla and the cheese. That has been a staple that's been in our house lately, actually. That and avocados for me. Okay, quickly chop up these jalapenos. How are your tortillas doing, Brianna?
It's good.
And Josh, did you turn your conventional oven on?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I think they don't know. I think you can throw the shells in there, Josh, right now. I don't really need a lot of time to preheat, I think. Ours, I always just throw mine in like right away.
Right.
And that, again, just a few minutes to get them warm. Rest of my tomatoes. Josh, what's your favorite food? I know you've always been a little bit particular on the foods you like and eat.
Well, I'm mostly a pizza guy. I like pizza the most, but I think for terms of diversity, instead of different, I would say I'm more of a Hawaiian style pizza guy, and but
so you're one of the people that are like, yes, on pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Thank you. Me too. I don't know why people don't want that on pizza. So good.
Because they don't like to have sweet things.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the contrast is really nice, I think.
Yeah, it's sweet and salty. It's a perfect combination.
Yeah. Right.
Erica, Jeff just joined, so he's coming in a little bit late. But you
Hello,
might want to
Jess.
catch him up on what's going on.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jess. I'm Erica. Thank you for joining us today. We are working on making our Taco Tuesday chicken tacos. So we're actually just about at the end. We're just heating up our tortillas, but today I have taught everyone how to make simple chicken breast, and that you can make for anything, for tacos, if you want to make it for a pasta sauce and a pasta dish, anything. So everyone had their own preferences. So I made some things with onions that they didn't like, but everyone's done a really good job keeping along and being on top of it and getting ready for the next step. So right now we are warming up our tortillas and our shells just in our pans. Brianna, how are your tortillas doing?
One of my tortillas burnt, so I had to do another one.
Oh no! That's why the tortilla bag comes with like 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put lemon juice in mine. Oh, I have to cut up actually I have it chopped up. I know I keep checking mine and flipping it over just to make sure it doesn't burn, but maybe we should have switched tortillas, Brianna, because I like it when it's a little burnt. Josh, how are your tortillas doing?
Excellent.
Or your shells, I guess.
Good.
Are they in the little oven now?
They're done.
Oh, they're already warmed up?
Yeah.
Wow. What kind of conventional oven do you have over there?
A good trusty family one.
Oh, sounds nice.
I think it's a Breville.
Yeah, it's a Breville.
Ours, my dad has timed it where to get to like the heat, or he looked it up or something, it's like 7 minutes to get. And when we try to toast bagels in it, when you want a bagel, you want a bagel. Like so fast I want it right now. This thing takes like 8 minutes to toast a bagel to the perfect toastiness. And I'm like, your girl can't wait that long. Okay. Okay. Oh, my
Jeff, do you like
tortillas are good.
tacos?
Yeah, occasionally.
Okay.
Jeff, what's your favorite food?
Probably chicken.
Oh, like just chicken. Ooh, that means I can have a lot of things to play with to we can cook for next time. Is there anything that you guys like want to learn how to cook or how to cook better, or like, to make, like some people are like, ew, Brussels sprouts. And like, I used to be like that, like, ew, Brussels sprouts, but then roasting them is so good. So I don't know if there's anything you guys want to like be better at or learn how to actually enjoy more vegetables, let me know. We can totally work on that for next time. Maybe Judy, we can have like a little review of the lesson and then type in what you would like to see next time or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Salt, because salt's important. Okay, how are your tortillas, Brianna?
I took them out already because I didn't want to burn them a lot.
Okay. Okay, mine look good. So we'll get our plates. Put my 2 tortillas on here. Ooh, nice and warm. Starting to get to be winter too, so maybe we'll do like, actually it's not gonna be winter. What am I talking about? Southern California. Okay. So Josh, your taco shell, your shells are out?
Yeah.
Okay. So a trick with soft shells, Brianna, is sometimes stick a fork like underneath it, if that makes sense. Like I put the tortilla like through the little, I don't know if this fork's gonna work. This fork might be too small. Like to make it stand up. Some people have fancy like taco stands, but I don't have that. So I put it like, I don't know if you could see, like, well, I kind of stabbed a hole in it, but there, like that. And it, do you see that, Brianna?
Yeah.
And it makes it stand up, so it's easier to like fill it up.
Okay.
If you can't do that, no worry.
Okay.
Do you want to try and do this or no?
Hi, Peggy. Hi, Zach.
We had issues. Sorry, late than never. We're going to watch and see what we can pick up, okay?
Yeah, Erica can review it at the end. I think we'll have time. they're
Yeah.
kind of close to the end here, and then maybe we can talk about next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, and if anyone has their shredded cheese or lettuce that they wanted to put on top, get that out now because we're going to start assembling our tacos. Where's my cheese? Do I not have shredded cheddar? So much cheese and no shredded cheddar? Well, I just bought some cheddar cheese, so maybe I'll cut it up. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna build our tacos. And this, if you do, did anyone get cheese or no?
I did.
You did? So I like to put my cheese on the bottom to melt because you put the warm chicken on top. Like I like to do it like that. And then I always add more on the top because cheese is the greatest food on the planet, I think. So I'm just gonna cut up mine. I didn't get shredded cheese, so I'm just gonna cut mine up. Oh, we could have even gone fancy and done those like the quesadilla tacos where they make the quesadillas the shell. Those are intense. Okay, Josh, how are you doing over there?
Good.
Good? Okay, so I put my cheese at the bottom. Gonna grab a little bit of chicken. Chicken is still moist and it's been like sitting and resting, so like that's awesome. And then I'm gonna put some of my pico on here. And Josh, with your tomatoes, the tomatoes and the lime juice, with that, you can put that on there if you want.
Oh yeah. Got it.
So I made pico de gallo. Not everyone liked jalapenos or onions, so they didn't do it. But pico de gallo is basically just chopped up tomatoes, white onion, jalapeno, cilantro, lime juice, and salt and pepper. And that's like the one where you go to Chipotle and you're like, the chunky one. That's pico de gallo.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put they didn't like guacamole either, so I made my own guacamole for myself. I'm gonna throw that on top. This looks so good. I actually haven't had a taco in a very long time, so I was very excited to do this class.
Are you gonna put any lettuce on there?
Yeah, I'm gonna chop up some on mine. I have the perfect little amount of lettuce. How's everyone doing with layering their taco, putting it together?
Excellent.
Okay, so here's my little lettuce. Ooh, so pretty. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more cheese on top. And again, if you want to add like sour cream on it, if you want to add different kinds of sauces, if you want to do like the salsa from a jar, that you totally do that. I like salsa from a jar as well. But this to me looks perfect. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Yeah, I have finished creating mine. I think they look splendid. Might add a little bit of red on top to add some color. Like I said, you eat with your eyes first. Do a little some of the juice. All right. Does everyone have theirs put together?
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah.
everybody's.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna show you mine. See how mine look? I don't know if you can see it. Let's
Yeah,
see.
looks
I'll
good.
Delicious.
get closer.
I'm just watching.
There we
right
go.
now.
There's my tacos.
Nice.
Josh, you want to show us yours?
Let me see yours. Brianna, let's see your
I'm
tacos.
sorry, I ate mine.
Already?
Wait, how do I do that? How do I show it? Like, it looks.
Yeah, looks good.
Good. Good job, everyone.
How
I'm
did
gonna
yours,
take a-
Josh, how did yours taste?
Very juicy.
You always have to taste your food before you serve it to anybody. So we have to do the taste test. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so good. And you have to do the head tilt so you can get all the food in there. Oh, my mother would like to have a try too. What are you doing here? You take it. Take the taco. Oh. Oh my gosh, those are so good, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me today. So we did chicken tacos, guys. So I'll do a little recap. We started off, what? Oh, my mom dropped some guacamole and she's like eating it. So we started off by making some chicken breast, and I wanted to start with that because that's like a really good base for any meal. She's got chicken breast, and then we pounded it out. I don't know if we'll be able to post this somewhere so they can like watch it maybe, Judy?
Yeah, I can post it on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, so we did
I think I might
chicken.
have missed a little bit of the beginning, but it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. I think we were just probably talking and getting stuff together anyway. So yes, we made chicken, and we all did that perfectly together on the just on the stove. So it's super, super simple recipe. We just took a meat mallet. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one. It's like these kind of medieval looking tools. And we pounded out our chicken breast to make it flat. And then we seared one side, which means to create a crust. So with very high heat oil, we put the chicken down for a minute, and then we flipped it, put the cover on, turn it on low for 10 minutes, and we didn't touch it. And then 10 minutes is up, move it off of the heat, turn off the heat, another 10 minutes. And it creates like the perfect juicy chicken breast. So you can eat that with just a side of vegetables, put it on a salad, in a sandwich, like a chicken pesto sandwich. Ooh, that'd be good. That's delicious. So we did that. And then we talked about how to dice like onions, and how to dice tomatoes, and my mom, sorry. I think they can see you grabbing the stuff out of the fridge. Yes, we talked about dicing. I think Judy, maybe one day we'll do like a dice matchstick like kind of thing, just to get a general base knowledge of the different kinds of cutting. And I was the only one who had enough stuff for the pico de gallo, but Josh worked with me with the tomatoes and lime juice. And a trick about limes, for everyone who's joined us late, that if they're hard, like sometimes when you squish them and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna get any juice out of them, you can actually place them on your counter and take your palm, this area, and you just like rub it like hard on the counter, and you'll start feeling it get softer, and then the juice will like, it's like activated it in a sense. So that's a little trick. Not in the microwave. Really? My mom said you could put it in the microwave, but
You didn't hear it from Erica.
yeah, I didn't hear from me. This is in her class. So yeah, so we did that. Very fun. I had fun doing it. I hope everyone else had fun doing it. And I hope that next time we can figure out the video, and we can all get in on it sooner and figure it all out, because I had a lot of fun. So I hope you guys had some fun.
It was fun. So do you want to talk? So everybody, this is Erica, who came in late. Erica's a friend of our family's. She went to Cal State Fullerton, studied child development, and loves to cook, and was working on a online cooking class. So I said, why don't you do it with us? So today she made tacos, and next time, what do you think, Erica? Pizza?
Yeah, I guess I could ask you guys, like I was thinking either like pizza, we can make our own dough, and then we could do like the toppings, make a sauce and everything, or maybe burgers and fries.
Ooh. Burgers.
Or burgers?
Yeah.
Burgers? Does everyone want to do burgers next time?
Burger. You have a recipe for In-N-Out burgers, right?
I do, yes. So I have like a faux In-N-Out. Like I think I've figured out the tricks, how to make the sauce, how to make the patty, everything. So yeah, we'll do burgers and French fries next time, huh? That sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yay!
Yay, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Erica. Did everyone?
Thank you for
Brianna,
having
did you have a good time? How's your taco, Brianna? Oh, she's got her mouth full.
I know, I realize I'm like eating right on the camera, and I'm like, oh.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks everybody for coming. We're gonna do this again in 2 weeks, so it'll be on a week from 2.
Will you be emailing us the recording of this?
I will. It may take me a day or so to put it together, but yeah, I can put it on our YouTube channel and make it available.
Awesome.
And
okay, for the people that missed it.
Thank you. Sorry we were late. That'll be good because
No
we
worries.
ingredients, so now we can watch the recording.
Oh,
Okay,
perfect.
all right, so you have dinner for tomorrow.
Thanks for meeting you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Guys,
Bye.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna end it now.
Okay, take one more bite on camera. Mm.